We can all agree that the pandemic has hit all of us really hard. It has changed the way we work, eat, sleep, and think. Having been stuck in our homes for more than a year has been difficult, but it has also taught us many new ways of tackling such problems. Fortunately, with the manufacture of the vaccine, the situation is now improving. But wait, are you really ready to go out in public? No doubt, preventive measures are being taken by all and everyone, but most of us are still not willing to expose ourselves to vulnerability by interaction with people. The pandemic has not only made us realize the value of health and proper diet, but also the difficulty in access to these in this modern lifestyle. Do you also find it difficult to find a good restaurant and then comprehensively examine the menu to find the most suitable option? Do you also reject the idea of a dish due to your medical conditions? Well, many people are in your shoes. A 1,000-person survey conducted by Good For You Gluten Free finds that the vast majority of gluten-free people describe eating out as extremely or very challenging, and 55% of them expressed feeling emotional or anxious about food. Explaining the food preferences to the restaurant employees and inquiring about ingredients every time we go out to eat is definitely not something we want, at least not in these times. Well, we have got a solution. Let me introduce you to our app, Dine It. With Dine It, we take into account all your requirements and preferences. So if you have a medical issue such as diabetes, food intolerances, or allergies, leave your worries with us. If you're looking for a place to get keto-friendly, halal, kosher, gluten-free food, or a place accessible to people with disabilities, we are here to help you. Also, other preferences like payment options, drive-thru facility, location, and ambience can all be set too. Basically, our app does all the shortlisting for you so that you can enjoy a seamless experience. So how does this actually work? Let me introduce you to Sarah, a 24-year-old blind girl who suffers from a seafood allergy and is lactose intolerant. Since she's blind, her dog Lori accompanies her all the time. As you can probably guess, she has a hard time finding a restaurant that accommodates to all of her needs. She has lost count of how many times she thinks a restaurant is perfect for her, only to come and find out that they don't offer dairy-free dishes or that they don't allow pets. This is where Dine It comes to play. Dine It lets you set a detailed list of all the things that you look for in a restaurant, along with filtering by location, pricing, and cuisine, like all the other restaurant reservation apps. All of this information will be factored in our recommender system. This utilizes deep learning and a hybrid model of collaborative and content-based recommender system to generate a catalog of restaurants ranked based on its suitability to you. The app takes into consideration your two main preferences, food and environment, which you set up through a questionnaire when you create your account. When you select a restaurant, Dine It then shows the preferences which can be met and which cannot. We also have a feature where you can create a group with other users, taking into account the preferences of each member. And if you pass by a restaurant that catches your attention but aren't sure if it's the right place for you, all you need to do is scan the restaurant's QR code using Dine It that will direct you to the respective restaurant's profile and menu and show you how well suited each dish in the menu is for you. And if you like something, Dine It can easily make a reservation for you. And sit tight, the next feature is what makes our app unique. With Dine It, you will not waste time communicating your preferences with the restaurant staff. They will greet you fully knowing how to cater for your every need. The user will have full discretion about how much information is to be shared with the restaurant. This process is completely safe, as the user data will be stored on Firebase storage and securely transferred to the restaurant's account through Cloud Firestore, which is a database with amazing security rules that keep the data away from the unauthorized third parties. As for Sarah, she is very pleased with Dinette, since she can find a restaurant that caters her specific requirements in no time. At the restaurant, she is immediately seated near the window, her favorite spot. The waiter comes up and recommends some very good dishes without her having to explain what she can't eat.
So now the customers are satisfied, let's talk about SMEs. With the increased demand for food options for people with medical needs or dietary requirements, we define 3 key issues that SMEs face. Number 1, difficulty identifying and accommodating consumers' needs. Number 2, struggle to attract and to be recognized by their target market. And number 3, staff having to engage in lengthy conversations with customers regarding preferences, which increases overall wait time. These can all be solved by using Dinette. Queues are cut short and customers have their key queries already answered. Ordering is done faster and the staff is assured that the customer's needs are satisfied. This not only encourages them to revisit, but it also attracts new people. Unlike some table ordering apps where you order online and don't talk to wait staff at all, we don't eliminate the interaction between servers and customers. We streamline and enhance it. Overall, this will save a significant amount of staff time and will increase the customer satisfaction and attraction. So delving into the financial side, how much will this actually cost? The great news is that Dinette is free for customers and restaurants. Any restaurant can get listed for free and pay per booking made through the app. We understand that small businesses aren't able to spend huge amounts of money on apps such as this, which is why they can list themselves for free and then later on choose to upgrade and subscribe to the premium version of the app for a flat price of just $80 a month. The upgrade subscription comes with features that are very valuable to restaurants, such as unlimited bookings, access to data analytics, and many more. Dinette will partner up with other food delivery businesses, such as Uber or Zomato. We will get a 2.5% of the order value as commission. This allows us to outsource delivery, allowing us to keep our costs low. The initial startup cost will be $75,000 for salaries of the app development team over a period of 4 months, with an additional $35,000 for the operational costs. Although this is a significant amount, this will easily be earned back in revenue over the course of a year. If only 10% of the total restaurants in Australia use the app, we are looking at an overall profit of $1,163,000 annually. And this is after taking into account the Firebase services and API subscriptions and all other fixed costs. So now the question is, how do we stand out? I'm sure we can agree that restaurant reservation apps are everywhere. What is our selling point? What sets us apart from our competitors? A fantastic recommender system which utilizes deep learning that not only takes into consideration your preferences, but also your locations and the ratings and reviews of restaurants. This offers you the best choice possible along with a specific matching score. A seamless and fast ordering process for both restaurants and customers that no other apps have achieved with our unique matching and sharing preference feature. And finally, confidence and a peace of mind when it comes to personal information privacy. We assure you that your data will not be shared with any restaurants or third-party companies other than restaurants that you have chosen to share your preferences with. We hope that you agree that this app is innovative and can successfully solve the problem at hand. Thank you for listening, and we really hope this app idea will make it to the next round.